Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer Science Academy, Bengaluru. This is topic of the day discussion, and in today's topic, we will be discussing a very important and hot topic, that is human metapneumovirus. Okay, so there is a fear which is gripping all over the world and especially in India regarding this hMPV virus. So we will see what is hMPV. We will see whether it is a new coronavirus. We will see what will be the implications as well as dangers posed by this hMPV virus, and whether they should be caution or whether they should be danger. Okay. So the story so far, initially this was recognized or identified in China. China's health authorities are monitoring pneumonia cases of unknown origin with increasing infections during the winter and spring. Okay, originated in China. So there is a pneumonia cases which are increasing during the period of winter and spring. It is not normal. It is not similar to normal pneumonia. So it was dissimilar to normal pneumonia. So they thought there might be some issues here. Then among the pathogens identified is the human metapneumovirus, primarily affecting individuals under 14 years. This aspect is very important. It is primarily affects individuals under 14 years, that is hMPV virus, and no emergency declaration has been made by China yet. Okay, this aspect has been ridiculed by many people because China didn't do any emergency with regard to COVID-19 as well. Okay, with regard to COVID-19 as well, there is no emergencies declared by China, but it suddenly turned into and like epidemic and then turned into pandemic. So there are concerns about China's transparency. Then okay, so now what is human metapneumovirus? What is hMPV? It is a respiratory virus causing mild infections similar to common cold. Okay, it is similar to common cold, which has a problems with respect to respiratory issues, but its impact is way worse compared to common cold. Then it belongs to the Pneumoviridae family alongside respiratory syncytial virus, measles and mumps. Okay, so this family, Pneumoviridae family, also has measles and mumps and other viruses also. Okay, the symptoms of hMPV virus or hMPV disease is that there will be cough, runny or blocked noses, sore throat, fever, wheezing. It is nothing but similar to common cold only. Then the incubation period is 3 to 6 days. It will take 3 to 6 days to start symptoms. Then in most cases, symptoms resolve with the rest and care, though complications such as bronchitis or pneumonia may arise in vulnerable groups like children, elderly or immunocompromised individuals. Okay, so it is not like very fatal disease or something. This normally has a similar symptoms to common cold only, and most of the times it acts as a common cold and then it leaves the body. But it is very dangerous for people who are vulnerable or who have certain complications. That is, if you are already suffering from excuse me, if you are already suffering from bronchitis or pneumonia, then it can complicate and it can have more implications. Excuse me, sorry. And it can also arise in vulnerable groups like children, elder people and people with immune compromised systems, okay, who have lesser immunity. Then how does hMPV spread? Okay, so transmission occurs through contact with infected individuals or contaminated objects. Okay, so it is a communicable disease. Exposures to cough, sneezing or touching contaminated surfaces is most likely to cause you hMPV. Okay, example doorknobs, phones, etc., etc. So this exposure or transmission is similar to what we saw in COVID-19. Then the touching the mouth or nose or eyes, that is, you touch something which has been infected and then touching that with your eye, like nose or mouth, then as a result the human hMPV virus is transmitted from the objects to your body and it is going to cause you diseases. Then, so what is the treatment and prevention? There is treatment, that is no vaccine or specific antiviral like antiviral exists. So there is no anti-vaccine or vaccine or antiviral. Over-the-counter medications can alleviate the symptoms like fever and cognition. Okay, so here there is no particular treatment or vaccine or any medication. You can only treat the symptoms of cold, fever, congestion. Okay, congestion, and antibiotics are ineffective against hMPV. Okay, so there is no anti-vaccine or antibiotics. This is very important. Antibiotics are ineffective against hMPV, but what we can only do is we can do over-the-counter medications treating the symptoms of the hMPV. Okay, then how do we prevent it? So as we already always speak is prevention is better than cure. How you are going to prevent it? Washing hands frequently, avoiding close contact with the infected individuals, refrain from touching face, eyes and mouth, wearing masks when symptomatic. People with asthma or COPD should exercise extra caution. Okay, so these are similar to what we do in the COVID-19 or any kind of communicable diseases. Okay, then so there have been implications and there have been controversies around the Indian government's readiness regarding these diseases. Many people are criticizing India that India is not well prepared for these diseases, but the government has different say here. Okay, recent cases have been identified in Bengaluru, then some cases have been identified in Mumbai, some cases have been identified in Hyderabad also. So there are caution, or there is tensions arising among the individuals or citizens of country because they have very bad experience with COVID-19 and the subsequent death and misery. Okay, so they are very cautious about this situation. So the government has said that the National Center for Disease Control is closely monitoring the respiratory illness and seasonal influenza. So there is no need to worry. And there have been confirmed hMPV cases, which includes 2 infants in Karnataka, 1 case in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, 2 children in Chennai, and newly in today's newspaper there are some cases in Mumbai also. Then Union Health Ministry reassures that hMPV is not a new virus which has already been identified in 2001 and surveillance networks are vigilant. So what the Union Health Ministry said that you don't have to worry, it is not something as a novel virus or something. This virus has already been identified and the precautions have already been taken. So the issue that people were asking was, will there be another lockdown? Okay, the answer at the moment is no, a big fat no, because this hMPV in its transmission, in its spread, in its fatality is way lesser compared to COVID-19. Okay, and its impact is subjected to only few individuals who are vulnerable. Okay, it is not going to have implications on healthy individuals. So at the moment there won't be any lockdowns, there won't be any big commotions which happened during the COVID-19. So at the moment there is no need to worry. What we can do is we can exercise caution, we can wear masks, we can prevent the diseases before it affects individuals. Okay, even if you are healthy, even if you are even if your immune system is very strong, but if you are infected and if you cough somewhere, and this can be transferred to small children and can be transferred to vulnerable people such as elder people. So what we can do is exercise caution. How do you exercise caution? Wear masks. Okay, wash your hands regularly, start using sanitizer again. So this way you can prevent the diseases. Even if you get the disease, even if you feel that there are certain symptoms, do get checked with the nearby hospitals. Okay, once you get checked with nearby hospitals, you can treating the symptoms. Okay, so there is no need to worry at the moment. So and there will be no lockdowns. You can carry out your duties, your day-to-day duties. Okay, so this is about today's discussion, and many people are asking in the comment box that we need to discuss this topic. So here is the discussion. So if you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.